I've been traveling a lot, so I've been trying to blend in different culture for a really long time. My name is Marion, and I'm from France. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a graphic designer intern. So my story is that I came to Norway through school because I was looking for an internship, and I found this really cool company called Uppercase, and so I had a 4-day to move from France to Norway, so it was pretty exciting. And packed everything and went. Discovered the cold winter of Oslo, and here I am talking to you. Something that I was expecting from Norwegian people was to be really cold. I was expecting Norwegian people to be really cold and hard to talk to, but I was really impressed on how, at least at work first, they made me feel really comfortable and made sure I had a really nice environment, took the time to answer all of my questions regarding all my paperwork I had to do to come here, regarding a nice place to stay, just making sure that I would fit in and blend in the culture, which is definitely quite different from France. I think I was so impressed in the way the company tried to include me. It was the less I could do was just to start, I don't know, have a little gathering at my place around food. So I tried to do my best to have some nice dinner and invite all my co-workers with at my apartment, and we had a really nice time, and they loved it. But at the end of the dinner, what was I thought really interesting is how they finally told me, after me trying to plan this dinner for about a month, they finally told me that it was totally odd in the Norwegian culture to do this kind of dinner that are really personal with your coworkers, when I thought that with the really friendly spirit of the company, I thought it was totally natural. So that was a positive oops culture shock. But I'm glad I did it, and they were also glad, and I think it brought some ideas to the companies in a way that they're thinking on making this routine in our company, as everybody has a dinner to make, and we do this once every 2 weeks or once a month. So I'm looking forward to see if it picks up, or if it's still too odd for the Norwegian culture to do. The main differences between France and Norway, I would say, first of all, food. Food is a really, to me, it's a challenge every day in Norway. Just to be inspired to cook anything when you go to the supermarket is quite tough. Everything doesn't look really fresh. More or less, everything is stacked on top of each other in a really weird way. Everything is there's really small areas, and everything is kind of messy, and most of the stores that are in town in Oslo are quite small. So it's not like you can walk around for hours. It's just you have in 20 minutes you've done the entire tour of the store. So yeah, that is something that was really hard for me at first, and also the price of the food. Everything is really expensive. But I guess if you have a Norwegian salary, you will manage, and everything won't feel as expensive. But if you come with foreign salary or on your savings, I think it's really you're gonna have to make choices on what you like better and how you would like to spend your money, definitely. What, of course, was different for me at first was the daytime and the nighttime hours and how it switched really quickly. I came in February, so it was pretty dark, and so you really feel like the entire city is kind of in a cave, but as well they have all those nice way to make it cute. So by having candles in front of the stores, by having small lights everywhere, and it makes it just like if you were walking around in a city that is really cozy. So I really loved it. You can see that Norwegian people start like going out more, doing barbecues. All the food trucks are out, and everybody's just enjoying and worshiping the sun that is out. And finally, they get to like entertain themselves with like totally different activities and going on a boat adventure or a picnic, or there's not like a single time where they're gonna stay inside rather than to go out when the sun is up shining. And I thought that was really something that is different from home, because since we have such a basic daytime schedule, it doesn't switch that much. In France, well, you don't make it as such an important thing, and it doesn't influence your way of living at all. But here you can definitely tell that there's like an after and a before when the sun starting like shining. So that was a really something I was looking forward to experience. To talk more about Oslo in general, I really felt in love with the city, since it is so charming and not busy as you could think of any capital city I've ever been to. I think it's really friendly, and people are not in a hurry. You have barely any cars that will come up and honk at you if you cross the road at the wrong time, or a lot of people just use their bike to go anywhere. It's just really friendly and positive as an environment to live in. Paris, for example, it's completely different. Work. When in the Norwegian culture, work is a part of your daily life, but it will always be balanced with your family time. And I think that this is something as well that is worth to mention regarding the Norwegian culture, for sure. The way you always have time to take care of your children, or try to find any agreement with your employers at work. It's definitely just gives you the impression that you want to do so much more for your work, because they treat you as a human being. You know, they know they have a family as well, so you can definitely tell that it is important for them for you to just be comfortable at work, and if you have anything that is important to do with your family, then you can talk about it. So the communication is really great. Any advice or tips I could give to anybody coming to Norway? I think it's try and to reach people as much as you can. I think it works for every country, but maybe in Norway the social bubbles are really defined. If you want to interact with a lot of different people and trying to find your own way of socializing. I think you have to reach out people and start coming up with even of your own. Start to be interested in what Norwegian people like to socialize around with. There's a lot of sport they do that maybe you don't do at home, like cross-country skiing or kite surfing, I don't know, or just boat driving, I don't know. Just try to cope with every differences that exist in their country, but as well try to share your perspective on how to do things, because they are really interested in knowing where you come from. I feel like the Norwegians in general are always gonna try to get to know more about people that come from different countries. My number one thing I want to do in Norway is go and see the Northern Lights. That is definitely something I want to do, and I hope I will be able to do it with Norwegian people. That would be awesome, so they can take me to the best places to go and see it. So that's my goal.